Janai Kai.
Oh my gosh, off with her head!
Little prayer for your damn soul.
Insane. Queen Aminata. She's locking it. Oh my god,
The juicy hold.
Tornado kick from Janai Kai. Not off the ropes. Teeing on up with a kick to the spine. Two heavy hitters collide.
This fairy tale sucks. Why didn't you give me trust? Trust. Seven sins. Which one will pull me in? Is there nowhere I can win? Oh, 7 sins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Women's Wrestling Army.
Hello and welcome to Women's Wrestling Army. Alyssa Marino alongside Lenny Leonard for another stacked episode.
Oh man, I am so excited to be here. I cannot wait. We've got a great matchup coming to the ring right now as Mazzerati and her new bestie, Tasha Steele.
This match is at the 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, being accompanied by Tasha Steele. Competing out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Maserati.
Maserati coming off that huge opportunity against Tasha Steele, against a history maker. The greatest who beat the greatest. I definitely think it's obviously earned the respect of Tasha Steele through that matchup.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this one. Two very different styles on display here as an absolute powerhouse of a woman who can break you down, can beat you in many ways. Jordan Blade is back in the Women's Wrestling Army.
Competing out of Richmond, Virginia, Jordan
Blade, another competitor who found herself in the main event here at WWA, challenging Holiday for her Mission Pro Championship. I spoke with Jordan ahead of the match and she said, I don't need flash, I don't need to be showing like Maserati. I just need to pick up a win and get myself back in the ranks here at WWA.
She wants to break some ankles and get to pay dirt. Great showing in our main event. Both these women had great main event showings. And speaking of main events, what a main event we've got this week. The Queen, Her Highness herself, Queen Aminata, the one and only queen here in Women's Wrestling Army, taking on the kick demon Janai Kai.
Definitely going to be a hard-hitting matchup, but speaking of hard hitters, oh boy, Jordan Blade and Maserati. I mean, we don't knock it, but certainly maybe a little bit different than the extensive training out of Mongrel Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu that Jordan Blade has.
Maserati in town for the gun show. Trying to get under the skin of Jordan Blade.
I think you'd be hard-pressed to find something that's going to rattle the focus of the submission sniper. Jordan Blade looking thoroughly unimpressed by this attempt at Maserati.
Well, that success at out-grappling Jordan Blade was rather short-lived.
Jordan Blade here at WWA representing Battle Club Pro. Extensive Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu background and also a state champ for powerlifting in 2017 is Jordan Blade. Maserati's not the biggest dog in the fight, but certainly has a lot of bite.
Maserati has been through a lot in her young life outside of wrestling, and she's been able to utilize that to take her to new heights here in wrestling, but may have bitten off a little more than she can chew here.
Now Jordan Blade locking the legs on the hammerlock. Now going for a headlock, and definitely a dangerous place to be if your Maserati is on the ground with Jordan Blade.
You want to stick and move, you want to use angles, you want to change position, utilize your quickness, your speed. Anything you can do to get Jordan Blade off balance, that's what you need to do. But if you're just going to stand there and try and trade or stand there and try and wrestle with her, it is going to be a very short night for Maserati.
Maserati able to weave her way between the legs of Jordan Blade to escape the hold, and I think got a little added girl from Tasha Steelz in the meantime. You're absolutely right about having to be evasive if you're Maserati.
Well, yeah, you're giving up a lot of size, you're giving up a lot of power. You don't want to wrestle the other person's game when it's at your detriment. And right now, cover.
Only a 2 fall for Jordan Blade, who once again was looking to fold up Maserati.
And there we go. That's what you got to do. You got to try and befuddle, confuse her. Utilize speed, quickness, angles. Maserati stands right in front of Jordan Blade. She's in trouble.
And the swiftness of Jordan Blade is so absolutely impressive, but Maserati now trying to target the angle of the ankle breaker. I don't think that's...
Oh man, gut wrench
like
with
it's
ease.
Nothing.
Carry Maserati around the ring.
And flinging her clear across it as well.
That side salto suplex, making it look easy.
Tasha Steelz calling for a timeout as her friend, protege,
like-minded individual.
Yeah. Jordan Blade being backed away from Maserati, who's clutching the ropes, trying to make her way back into this match. Double palm strike to the midsection of Blade. Feet to feet on, off of the apron. Jordan Blade now clutching at the jaw. Big boot. And now the cover from Maserati. Jordan Blade kicks out. Jordan Blade, so much resilience, so much heart, said that she does this for the 12-year-old her who always wanted to do it but never saw anyone like her doing it.
Oh.
Jordan Blade fights for her family, for her 9-year-old son, for her wife who's in the Army. But Maserati.
That's a lot to carry around with you every time you step foot in the ring, and to be able to do that and be successful, it shows you the kind of mental toughness of a Jordan Blade. That's a lot of responsibility to bring on yourself and to achieve success, and she's done it. But right now, Maserati may have just turned the tables in this matchup.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure, but also a driving force for Jordan Blade. But now Maserati very wisely picking at the arm of Jordan Blade, the submission sniper.
And we talked early and often about the strength and the power of Jordan Blade. What do you want to do against somebody who's strong and powerful? If you could take away one of those arms, you take away half their strength.
Yep. Jordan Blade is a very versatile competitor, but at the same time, when you take away Jordan Blade's way of locking in those holds. Oh, hang on though. Once again, look at that gut wrench. Maserati.
Nice block there, using the back heel to catch the leg of Blade and block it, and now right back to the arm.
Now driving Jordan Blade down to the mat, putting that extra pressure on the shoulder and the arm of Blade.
Looking for a Fujiwara, but a nice counter into a roll-up for a near fall by Blade. Knees right to the elbow.
Oh, and Jordan Blade in a world of pain.
Maserati trying to hyperextend that left elbow.
And now Maserati grabbing at Jordan Blade by the hair, dragging her back into the center of the ring. Quick shots to the shoulders of Maserati. Oh, it floats over, looking to roll up Jordan Blade, but Jordan Blade.
Still too strong, just throwing repeated right hands to the head.
Oh, but look, the damage to the arm, too much for Jordan Blade to continue that offense.
Maserati trying to regain her faculties in the corner as Tasha Steelz continues to look on at ringside. Interesting to see where this relationship goes between Maserati and Steelz.
Could it be the beginning of a beautiful friendship? I don't know. Now Jordan Blade trying to wrench Maserati out of the corner, but oh, Maserati!
Hey, you and I started a beautiful friendship in this very building.
Yeah, this is very true. Beautiful things can happen here at the Logan Square Auditorium. Now Jordan Blade in a dangerous position.
Well, Nothing fancy about that. Let me be me.
I mean, at least Maserati doesn't argue with who she is at her core. She's someone that wants to win. She's someone that'll do what it takes to do it.
Very self-aware.
Jordan Blade, though, trying to get a boot up.
Oh, big shot. Heavy hands from Maserati in the corner again.
Maserati puts some distance, winding up with a big knee driven to the jaw of Blade. Oh, and bringing the double knees down on the submission sniper. Maserati being ushered out of the corner as she tries to drag Jordan Blade out of the corner. The cover from Maserati. Jordan Blade.
Hooked the leg deep, had the back press. Just couldn't keep Blade down. Still too much fight left.
But so wise that Jordan Blade kicks out and then evades, makes her way away from Maserati.
Yeah, it's a good job of ring awareness on her part right there. Create that space, know where your opponent is at all times, and go where they're not when you need to buy that time.
So much damage done to the arm, but Jordan Blade still firing off with everything she's got.
Yeah, that left elbow still causing some issues, but no problems with that European uppercut on the right side.
Now, big back elbow shots to Maserati. Another forearm, Maserati down in the corner. And a cannonball from Blade. And Jordan Blade with the Saito suplex and the cover. Maserati kicks out.
So close.
I mean, Jordan Blade, just way to switch up the offense. Not someone that doesn't just submit people, but this is someone that said, I'll tap you out, I'll choke you out, or I'll knock you out, whatever it takes.
Yeah, Jordan Blade can beat you in a multitude of ways, for sure.
Maserati, though, with that spin kick through the ropes, driving the air out of the lungs of Blade.
Oh, again, right to the elbow, pinpoint precision. Oh, right to the knee.
Oh, now
Blade may be out here, gotta go for the cover.
Maserati not able to capitalize. Jordan Blade, though, damage has already been done. Maserati's on spaghetti legs, but looking for that whiplash spin kick, taken down to her knees.
Oh, with a right hand. That one dimmed the lights of Jordan Blade.
But can still talk smack to the best of them. Again, the spin kick evaded. And now the rear naked choke from Jordan Blade. She's gonna put Maserati's lights out.
Switching it up, looking for the cross-arm breaker. But that left arm, she can't lock it in. Jordan Blade can't lock it in, that left arm.
And now the shoulders are down. Maserati now. Oh,
Crossface!
no. Jordan Blade has Maserati right where she wants her. Dangerously close to the ropes, but no.
Wasn't sure if Maserati realized. Oh!
No.
That
Too
left-
much pain coursing through that arm of Jordan Blade. Oh, now thrown first onto the ropes by Maserati. Oh, hang on.
Maserati saying there's something wrong with her knee, but Tasha steals.
Oh, Tasha! No!
That drive-by on the apron, chicanery.
Oh, and there's the whiplash spin kick from Maserati for good measure.
Yeah, but it was Tasha Steelz that did the damage.
Not like this. That's it. Remember that thing I said about the beautiful friendship? That was ugly. That was bad.
Yeah, there's going to be an asterisk on that one. It's Maserati with the assist to Tasha Steelz.
A hard-fought battle by Jordan Blade, but Maserati victorious here at Women's Wrestling Army with help from Tasha Steelz. Don't go anywhere. We have our main event coming up. Janai Kai takes on the reigning Queen Aminata.
2-0. C'est moi. 2-0 right now at Women's Wrestling Army.
Oh, le combat!
I have Trish Adora next coming in the ring with me, and you know what? I know she's awesome, I know she's strong in the ring, I know she just had a very strong match as well, but you know what? Her record is not as flawless as mine is here. I'm prepared to come out 3-0 after this. I got things to do.
La creme de la creme, back at Women's Wrestling Army.
This match is the lowest level 15-minute time limit. AGC first, representing Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Ashley D'Amboise.
Ashley D'Amboise, we have seen incredible performances here at Women's Wrestling Army. But I mean, I gotta say, probably her toughest task to date is at hand in the Afro Punk.
Competing out of Washington, D.C., Trish Adora.
You know, Lenny, I would say on a good day, Trish Adora is a dangerous competitor. But we have Trish Adora coming off the heels of her matchup with the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo. Things did not go her way. Definitely some shady business from Deonna Purrazzo, who squeaked out a victory. Trish Adora said that Deonna Purrazzo came in her house and put her feet on her couch with that disrespect.
You know, and Deonna took off and immediately wanted no part of Trish Adora once the bell hit the 1, 2, 3, as Trish was obviously angry at the outcome and flat out said, "I'm not losing anymore." So it'll be interesting to see how Adora rebounds from that disappointing loss.
Always, you gotta show Trish Adora what's in a handshake. Begrudging respect from La Creme de la Creme, Ashley D'Amboise. These two competitors actually met once before in singles competition at WWR Plus, another company we have partnered with here at Women's Wrestling Army. That match took place last year, and gosh, think about the leaps and bounds that, I mean, Ashley D'Amboise has come from her debut last year, and Trish Adora just continues to grow exponentially every match.
Yeah, Trish Adora had a tremendous showing in the Ring of Honor Women's Championship tournament last year, and has been one of the women to beat on the independent scene over the last couple of years. And cover here, shoulders down, Ashley slips out at 2. And Ashley D'Amboise is a woman who has come, like you said, a long way in a short period of time. Still a long way to go, but thus far the improvement has been palpable. It's been very clear how much better she has gotten, because she is a great athlete and has gotten good very, very quickly. There's a quick roll up here for a near fall by Adora. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, where the road takes these two women over the next 6 to 8 months here in Women's Wrestling Army.
Absolutely right about that. And yeah, there's no arguing the caliber of athletes and competitors that these two women are. And see them be able to run this back here at WWA and show the competitors they are now compared to who they were last year when they first crossed paths.
And that's one of the fun things about being a part of a company like Women's Wrestling Army. You see a lot of women on the beginning of their journey, as there's another cover for Adora. And a near fall. Second cover here again, back-to-back near fall kickouts for D'Amboise. And you see people and women on the beginning of their journey and where it's going to take them and how they're going to continue to develop and grow as athletes. It's exciting to be in on the ground floor of something, and that's what I think, you know, we're giving these women the opportunity to get in on the ground floor and, you know, forge those relationships with other companies like Mission Pro Wrestling, like Women's Wrestling Revolution, Beyond Wrestling, Impact Wrestling, AEW perhaps down the line, as you see where, you know, Ashley started and made her way here. So it's interesting to see, you know, where it's going to go, and it's exciting to be a part of watching these women grow.
Absolutely right, and just It's such an exciting time in wrestling. It's such an exciting time for women in wrestling. And to be able to see the kind of matchups that we're able to see here at WWA is absolutely phenomenal. Is now Test of Strength issued by Ashley D'Amboise. Trish Adora. Big suplex. Ashley D'Amboise able to kick out. Trish Adora, such an intelligent competitor, avid chess player, always working to be 2 to 3 steps ahead of her opponent. Now catches D'Amboise. Uh-oh, driving that.
Pressure on the neck, pressure on the shoulder, and the ankles all at once. Looked momentarily like Adora was going for a version of an air raid crash, but instead turned it into a submission.
Yeah, Ashley D'Amboise in a world of hurt at the hands of Trish Adora. The Afro Punk now volleys back and forth with these holds. Ashley D'Amboise certainly known for her footwork inside the ring, but now driven shoulder first to the mat.
And Ashley wisely out to the floor, creating a little space for herself. And I guess I'm feeling back in that arm. And what has been a great episode of Women's Wrestling Army. Here we got a huge main event coming up later on tonight.
Now, we're rolling through the tour de coup from Ashley D'Amboise. D'Amboise, though, on the offense, scoops up Trish Adora, but lands her down.
Show of strength right there from D'Amboise.
Drops leg on Trish Adora. D'Amboise, who so agile as a dancer, so strong as a bodybuilder. Got to bring all of those skills and more to the ring against Trish Adora.
And Trish putting on the brakes. Second time, no. Arm wringer, up and over the top, into the ropes. Nope. And Wasp puts on the brakes, ducks under, breaker. Nice counter there, back and forth they went. It's Ashley with the cover, legs are hooked and a kick out. And what I would have to say would have been a bit of an upset.
You're absolutely right about that, but Trish Adora with that emphatic kick out, reaching for the sky, and they can appreciate the competition that she's facing in the ring right now. Trish Adora now being thrown face first into the turnbuckle by D'Amboise. Unleashes a backhand strike. Throws Trish Adora back into the center of the ring. Kick to the spine, and now wrenching back, putting all that pressure on the shoulder blades, trying to separate Trish Adora's arms like a wishbone.
Pressure on both shoulders. Trying to make Adora say, I quit. And Trish up to a standing position, forces the shoulders down and gets a 2 count.
Certainly a wise maneuver from Adora. Now takes D'Amboise off her feet. Oh heavens, look at this. Absolutely inventive, super innovative is Trish Adora.
Credit to D'Amboise fighting through that, going right back on the offense.
D'Amboise super resilient. Oh, no, once more. Shoulder first impact to the mat.
Well, there you see the wrestling IQ of a Trish Adora. Using Ashley's momentum against her. It was Ashley dragging Adora up off the canvas and then quickly shifting position and wrenching down on the arm of D'Amboise and driving it to the canvas.
Such a well-educated competitor, such a strategist, a technician is Trish Adora, who is now just unleashing a flurry of strikes to the chest of D'Amboise. D'Amboise able to duck. Oh, big pump kick.
Could not duck that pump kick. Oh, and could not avoid the senton.
Yeah, the prone D'Amboise now scooped up for the cover. Kicks out. D'Amboise, too much riding on this matchup. Keeps fighting, but now finds herself up on the shoulders of Trish Adora.
Slips out the back door and grabs the waistlock. Dora says no thank you. Standing switch.
Takes D'Amboise off her feet for the suplex. The shoulders are down. 2 count only.
Dora just deadlifting D'Amboise over her head. That deadlift German for a near fall.
Oh, look at the clown bob, but Trish Adora able to roll D'Amboise off of her.
Great counter right there from Adora. Oh!
A swift kick to the back of the head from D'Amboise. Trying to make Trish Adora say, bonne nuit, et adieu. But Trish Adora hooks the leg of D'Amboise. Shifts the momentum, the cover. Oh.
Very close again for Adora. The fisherman suplex for a near fall. Oklahoma roll, shoulders down. Another kick out.
D'Amboise able to duck beneath. Hook in the arms, looking for that backslide. Trish Adora's shoulders are down. Only a 2 count.
Dora made D'Amboise fight for that backslide.
But now swept up by Adora. Oh! Quick, just squeaking out of the clutches of Adora. D'Amboise.
Oh, what a backbreaker.
Adora stands tall, stands proud, looking to end it for D'Amboise. Harriet Tubman hooks the leg for the win. Here it is. Ashley D'Amboise gave it all she's got, but just was not enough to come out on top against the Afro-Punk Trish Adora.
Dora said, I'm not losing anymore, and she, so far, has lived up to that bold statement here in Women's Wrestling Army. Stay tuned, we're coming right back with our main event.
Qu'est-ce que ça? Qu'est-ce que ça? Huh? What was that? I don't lose, that's what that is. Je gagne parce que je suis la crème de la crème. That's it.
No, I'm waiting for it. You want me to wait for it?
Welcome to the main event here at Women's Wrestling Army. 2 heavy hitters collide. We're in rarefied air. The regal, the reigning Queen Aminata, makes her way to the ring.
Match is set for 1 15-minute time limit. First, let's get a 3 months Africa. Queen Aminata.
Just oozing confidence as the Queen saunters to her ring.
Yeah, really surveying her subjects almost here at Women's Wrestling Army. We saw weeks ago the matchup between herself and formerly Queen Bee, where Aminata cemented herself as the one and only queen of Women's Wrestling Army.
What happens when a queen faces a demon? About to find out.
Queen Aminata has been undefeated so far here at Women's Wrestling Army. Is this where that reign ends?
From here in Washington, D.C., the Kick Demon, Janai Kai.
And we've seen this woman in a couple of great matches over the last several weeks here on Women's Wrestling Army. Tremendously impressive in her Mission Pro Championship match against Holiday, and then looked awesome in a victory over another double tough competitor, the greatest damn woman, Gia Scott.
Yeah, but I mean, Aminata is just a different kind of competitor. There's an air about Aminata that, I mean, we can feel it. You can see it when she walks out to the ring. But I mean, what kind of damage can the Kick Demon try and do against this competitor?
These women no strangers to one another. They were part of a women's free-for-all four-way, easy for me to say, eliminator at Battle Slam Vendetta in Atlanta, where Aminata actually covered Janai Kai for the win in that one. So Janai looking to get some revenge here.
But certainly there were 2 other competitors involved in that matchup. What happens when it is just the 2 of them from the get-go? And what happens is that Janai Kai wrenches a hammerlock in.
Nice counter into the side headlock by Aminata. Kai with the waist lock.
Getting some damage on the arm of Kai. Kai, though, rolling through, trying to relieve some of that pressure, and reverses. Aminata also with an answer for Kai.
2 very quick competitors, very evenly matched from a physical standpoint, very close to the same size, height, and weight-wise, neither with a big advantage one way or the other that way. But the striking game of Janai Kai is maybe what sets the 2 of them apart, where Janai Kai is a world-class striker with both her hands and her feet.
And kickboxing, Muay Thai background, black belt, Taekwondo.
Aminata is a cerebral wrestler, a cerebral human being, not just inside the ring, but out with a master's degree, speaks 4 languages.
Definitely intelligent human being,
and
but
great at game planning too for her opponents. I think that's one of her strengths, is finding opportunities and things that she may be able to exploit in an opponent and taking advantage of it. And she does hit very hard, but she may be in there for the first time in her women's wrestling army career against someone who hits harder than Janai Kai.
we are seeing it here, these forceful collisions. Wind up from Aminata. But a thunderous chop to the chest. Aminata trying to break down the educated limbs of Janai Kai. No. Oh, look at Janai Kai.
Got the arm.
Putting all that pressure on the shoulder, driving Aminata down to the mat.
And, a simple maneuver, but very effective.
Trying to rip Aminata's arm out of her socket. This cry of pain from Aminata, scrambling to the rope to break.
Have you ever seen a queen get woman handled like that before?
She just got queen handled.
And Aminata wisely out to the floor to break that momentum, and Kai just staring daggers through her highness, who takes a seat in the front row, trying to shake some feeling back into that left arm. Not often you see a queen amongst the peasants, as she would say.
Yeah, it's definitely not the usual throne that we would see Aminata take. But it'll work in a pinch, and now got to get into, just about breaking our referee's count. Taking that time to nurse that shoulder.
And more even than that, I think, to give herself time to heal. Try and slow down Janai Kai, maybe break that momentum, break that concentration. See if she can't find an opportunity of her own to take advantage of. If you get Kai off her game momentarily. A hard side headlock takeover. That's the one thing about Aminata. Everything she does is so crisp. Really snaps over those side headlocks on those takeovers. Wrenches down on the head with that side headlock.
Shoulders are down. Aminata in danger for the moment, but everything Aminata does is so incredibly deliberate.
Fundamentally sound, as a famous announcer likes to say.
Now Aminata and Kai making their way back to a somewhat vertical position.
They got that front face lock as Kai trying to grab the single leg.
Aminata driving a forearm across the back of the skull of Kai. Kai with reverse into the corner goes Aminata.
Aminata in the ropes.
And now,
Oh!
Aminata with that slap, that thunderclap chop to the chest of Janai Kai. Are we going to see another?
Oh!
Almost seemed like it was the midsection of Kai that took the brunt of that
nose
shot.
to nose now. Kai Telling Aminata to bring it on, and oh! This one's starting to break down here.
Priming one another in the corner. These open palm strikes thundering down.
Disrespect.
No regards from the Queen. Now wrenches in.
And then again, right back to the rear chin lock. There's one thing about Aminata. Has, you know, a flashy entrance, and I'm not touching that one.
Oh, that's a
all you.
juicy, very deadly maneuver. Not only physically deadly, but also just the mental, we talk about the disrespect.
Little mental game there, trying to get in the head of Kai.
And again, once more you can see the crook of the arm underneath the jaw of Kai. Kai able to get her foot out to break that hold. Now, Queen Aminata off the ropes.
Oh!
Glancing around, but Kai with a clothesline takes Aminata down the mat, hooks the leg, the cover, 1 count only.
Oh! Aminata right back on top of Kai.
Scrambles with the cover.
Oh, jeez.
Not a full connection, but enough to throw Janai Kai off her game. Now the cover. Oh! Snap into suplex. Janai Kai.
Yeah, Aminata starting to find herself here, it looks like. Got Kai in a bad way in the corner.
Almost like battle drums. Another juicy attack. Off the ropes once more. Oh my goodness, cleaning the clock of Kai.
Just driving Kai through the ropes in the corner. And staring down the official as he counts cover.
2 count only, but Queen Aminata working just within our referees' counts to keep this matchup from being a disqualification.
Aminata, the perturbed look on her face that Kai had the audacity to kick out. And Janai coming back with a flurry here.
Aminata now finds herself in the corner.
Oh
My goodness! The kick demon showing that namesake. And just driving the heel almost through Queen Aminata. Now dragging Aminata out of the corner. Hooking the leg is Janai Kai. Not enough.
Aminata trying to stay in this fight, but man, they are both dishing out some hellacious punishment here.
I mean, we knew this was going to be a strike-heavy fight. These are incredibly heavy hitters. Queen Aminata winding back through. I mean, oh, neck breaker. Bringing the cover, deep cover from Aminata. Kai able to keep going.
Variation on the lightning spiral. Gets a near fall.
Dragging Kai by her hair back to the center of the ring. And Queen Aminata now serving Kai before driving.
And I don't think it had the effect that Aminata was intending.
Yeah, I don't think the kick demon was impressed with that kick. Lashes be damned. Aminata, oh no! Aminata taken down to the mat with a snap now. Kai shows her how it's done.
Jesus.
Aminata wincing in pain, but almost looking more frustrated.
Oh, a sickening thud.
Yeah, that was a definitely dull crack to the spine. Kai back on her feet.
You know, I give Aminata all the credit in the world going toe-to-toe with a world-class striker
Oh, no, no, no.
like Kai, but you are playing a dangerous game.
Oh, my God. You can hear that reverberating through the chest cavity, and the cover. Aminata kicks out.
Oh my God. I think Aminata has Janai Kai's footprint on her chest. The problem is she was getting kicked in the back.
Oh no. Now Kai being brought back to her feet. Aminata sweeps Kai up. Aminata off the ropes. Knee driven through Kai. The cover from Aminata. Oh!
Desperation kick out by Kai, and Aminata is livid.
The Queen losing her composure here in the ring against Janai Kai. Forearm strike to the chest.
Aminata measuring Kai for that strike. Oh!
But Kai with a strike of her own. Double palms connect with the chest of Kai.
Oh! Lightning fast hands by Kai as Aminata continues to play into the hands of Janai Kai here.
Almost windmill strikes. Janai Kai now. More kicks from the kick demon.
I don't know if Aminata's trying to rope-a-dope Janai Kai here.
Oh, and a headbutt though!
Trying to hope Janai Kai kicks or punches herself out.
Aminata off the ropes. And the kick from Janai Kai. And now Kai with the momentum.
Oh, what a right hand! Oh, what a hellacious right hand from Aminata, and both women are down.
Crowd on their feet here in Chicago in this main event matchup at Women's Wrestling Army. Referee halfway through his count. Our competitors barely starting to stir. Is this match gonna be called off?
And they are just bringing the fight. Two great athletes bringing out the best in one another. Oh!
Aminata slams down. Janai Kai hooks the legs.
No!
Aminata keeps going.
Aminata with so much heart. Kai in disbelief. The Queen continues to fight.
And the grace of a queen, but as we've seen, not the patience of a saint. Janai Kai has Queen Aminata on her knees, not the place for a queen to be. Lighten her up with the chaos kicks. Janai Kai looking for that death blow. One slam, face first. Queen
And a
Aminata,
juicy lock!
the juicy lock! The juicy lock, which is won in every single one of her matches here at Women's Wrestling Army.
Kai's in trouble. Trying to fight.
No. Kai shifting the positioning.
Trying to force the shoulders down and make it to the ropes, and does.
Queen Aminata not used to things not going her way.
Aminata beraged. Oh, lightning spiral.
Aminata looking for some rarefied air. Perching herself up on that top turnbuckle.
Oh, double stomp! Right through the chest! Cover!
And then, no! That's not it! Janai Kai! Janai Kai keeps going. And Queen Aminata, eyes like saucers. Disbelief. Janai Kai with a tornado kick. Janai Kai with the cover on Aminata. That's it!
The women's match, the champion, Janai Kai.
Janai Kai has just, I don't want to say dethroned Queen Aminata, but certainly has ended the undefeated streak of the Queen of Women's Wrestling Army.
An instant classic here in our main event.
What an incredible matchup. The Queen and the Demon.
Run this one back.
You can see the look on the face of Queen Aminata. I don't think we've seen the last of these two competitors going head to head. Hopefully not, at least here at Women's Wrestling Army. Incredible showing in our main event. For Lenny Leonard, I'm Melissa Marino. We will see you all next week.